Hello guys, welcome to Java JSM, and in this video we are going to talk about join method. It's a very important method, so let's talk about it. So join methods is allow one thread to wait until another thread completes its executions. So basically what is the meaning of that? It means that you have a multiple thread, for example 2 or 3 threads, okay, and one thread is already executing and you are trying to execute first those thread, and then after you can start remaining thread. So for that you can go with the join methods, okay. In the similar words we can say that it means, let me open my ledger, okay, in the similar words it means that it wait for the other thread to be die. Other thread to be die means what? It means whatever the previous thread is running, once it is completed our execution, then other thread will be a start, otherwise no. So in that case we can go with the join method, and it's a very important. It has a void type, okay, and it's throwing the exception called interrupted exception. Joining threads in Java has a 3 functionally name, okay, function name. So having like join with longs and join with the longs with nanosecond, okay. So you can use any of the 3 methods. It's a method overloaded, okay. And let's start with understand how exactly it will work, okay. So I hope you know the theory and each and everything, but practically I will do in the Eclipse so that you can understood more about it. So I have already created one class called test join. I extended with the thread, so you can make this class as a thread, and inside this only you can do the operations and each and everything, okay. Otherwise you can create a separate thread and then after you can do the operation, that is fine, but I'm not with that one only. Let me create one run method. So public void run methods we can create, okay, along with I'm going to create one main method also inside this class only, okay. So this is the main methods. Here I'm going to write one for loop. So let me write one for loop using the array, and this will start with 1 and it will go up to, let me take something called 5, okay. And inside this for loop I'm going to write one sleep method. So thread dot sleep, okay. And inside the sleep what I'm going to do is I'm giving the sleep time is something called 2000 milliseconds, so it will become 2 seconds. And let me throw the exception, so surrounded with the try catch, okay. That is fine. As of now those things you know, okay. So our sleep is done. Inside this for loop I'm going to write one more line of the code which is printing our data, which is loop, okay. So here I will give the I, that's it. And one more thing, so whenever this will came, I will print the thread name also. So how can I get the thread name? So for thread name we can write here thread, okay. Let me write after that, okay. And here I will give a plus and some spaces I will give, and then after write here thread, okay. So thread having one method called current thread. So thread dot current thread and dot get name I will call, okay. So this is nothing but get name I will call. So we can get the name of the thread, which thread is executing right now this block of the code, and through that we can understood easily, okay. So our run method is done, I think, okay. It's overrided method, so you can write here override also, otherwise no, if you not write also it will fine, okay. So let me write override, okay, override from the thread class, okay. Now I am going to create it's already created main methods. Inside this I'm going to create 3 threads, okay. How can I create thread? You can take the name of this thread class test join, and with the help of that one you can create thread, because it's already extending the thread. So with the help of that one I'm going to create t1 thread 1 equal to new thread, new not thread, test join, and this is the one thread will be created. Control alt arrow down, 3 thread will be created. Let me give the different name, t2 and t3. So this is the 3 thread will be created. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to start all the threads simultaneously. So let me write t1 dot start. So at the same times all thread will be executed, okay. And let me write t3 also dot start, okay. So simultaneously 3 thread will be executed this run method. Let me run once, okay. If you see the output, you can see 1 2 3 thread 0, thread 1, thread 2, thread 1, thread 2, thread 0, thread 2, thread 2, like that it will execute it. So simultaneously all threads are participating in the run methods and it executing it. Okay, you can see it's printed 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3 3 4 4 4 5 5 5. This means we have printed this value 1 1 1 2 2 2, and this is the different thread name you can see. So first time thread 0 will be executed and it's printed 1. Second time thread 1 will be executed, printed 1. Third time thread 2 will be executed and it's printed by the 1. Okay, so like that is printing it. Okay, you can give your own name also, thread. Okay, that will also fine, but that is fine. It's a default name of the thread, you can say. So 0 1 2, this is the 3 threads we have and they are executing simultaneously at the same time. Okay, but I don't want to execute simultaneously all those threads. I want only thread number 1 will be executed and remaining thread will be wait until it's complete. Okay, until it's complete. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write here, I will say, hey, complete this first t1 dot start thread, and once it is completed then only you have to start this remaining thread. So what I will do is here I will write here thread, or you can write t1 also. So t1 dot you can write join. So this is the join, wait until t1 will complete or die, both you can say. And this join will given one exception, so it's a, like we can say, compile type exception, so we have to handle it. So for that I'm writing a throw exceptions. Okay, throw interrupted exception we have written. Okay, so it's handle it. So it's saying like wait, join will saying like wait until t1 will complete or die, then only you can start remaining thread, which is t2 or t3 threads will be started. So let me run it, then you can see the output and you can understand. So if you see like thread 1 will be executed, thread 1 only executing the 5 times first, so thread 0 0 0 executing 5 times, then after simultaneously both the threads are executing, like thread 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, those threads are executing simultaneously, because this one is completed. Then after, why? Because we have written the join. Join means once the t1 is completed then only you can start remaining thread, otherwise you have to wait. And once it is start, both you can do the simultaneously. So you can see the output here. Okay, it's very clearly, you just have to understand. Thread 0 only executing 1 2 3 run methods. Okay, it's once it's completed 5 times then our both threads will be executed. Okay, understood? Understood. For example, we have a one more methods which is join long. So you can give some time also. Hey, after starting this thread, after 10 second or 5 second, you can start those thread. Okay, right now you have given the like join only, there is no time for that, so it means that until it will complete. But I don't want write like that, so I will write here t1 dot join, and I will select the second options, and here I will give the something value called 5 second. Okay, so 5 second means 5000 milliseconds. So it means that, what is the meaning of this line? I have given that time. Okay, after starting the execution of t1 thread, after starting execution of t1 thread, after starting the execution of t1 thread, okay, okay, after starting the execution of the t1 thread. So once t1 thread is started executions, so after starting execution of t1 threads, you have to join in 5 seconds. What is the meaning of that? You have to join in the 5 seconds. So for example, this one is executed, okay, and after the 5 seconds I told, okay, you can start. So let me run first so that you can understood. So let me started. Okay, so it's taking the 2 seconds and it will print thread 0, thread 1, thread 5. Okay, and after the 5 seconds only it will started the remaining thread also. So after the 5 seconds it will not wait until it's complete thread 0. It's only printed 1 2 3 only thread 0. but only once complete the 5 second it will started thread 1 2, all the thread will be started and executing simultaneously. So it means that wait only for the 5 second and then you can start. So this is the timing. If you want to give some nanoseconds, so you can give here some more time like 3000 nanosecond, yeah, like that. Okay, and you can run again, so you can see the more difference between them, just timing difference. If you want to go with the nanosecond, you can give some time. So one execution of the 3, okay, it will participate all those thread and it will execute. Okay, let me give something called not 5 second, only give after 2 second. So let me give after 2 second and let me remove the nanosecond. I don't want to give nanosecond, and then you can see the behavior, what will happen. Okay, so thread 0 1, and then after all those threads are executed, 2 1 2 1 0, all those threads are the participating after that. Let me give some times called it's taking 5, so 5 will take 10 seconds, so let me give here 20 seconds. Okay, this is the 20 seconds, and let me run once. Okay, so you can see the behavior carefully. Thread 1 will be, thread 0 will be completed once, and then after until it will become 20 seconds, then only thread like thread 1 2 will be started. Okay, and you can see the behavior here. Okay, so this is the things you have to understand. So this is the sometime it's required join method to protect our previous method to execute completely, then only you can start another methods, yeah, another thread executions. Okay, so for that we are writing a join methods, and if you want to give the some nanosecond value, you can give like that. Okay, I hope you understood. Thank you so much.